Guess what? Someone wants to see you again. That's right. I'm telling you, that's what I'm hearing. Someone wants. Now, I don't know what that means, or maybe they just want to talk to you again. Someone here, or this could be you towards another. I'm getting it strongly. It was the first thing I got as soon as I started the video. Somebody wants to see you again. It's like, boy, I hope we run into each other again. Or I hope that we connect again. Or maybe you're due to do that. You're due to do that. You're due for another conversation soon. Or maybe it's planned. It will happen. It's coming in the near future. You are going to unite with someone. They're going to get to see you again, or you're going to get to see them. Whoever here is really wanting to see another, it's like, I can't wait to see them again, or I really want to sit down and have a conversation with them again. I love talking to them. I can't wait to talk to them again. It's been a really long time. I'm getting again. I don't think this is the first time meeting or first time conversation. It may be one of the first, but it doesn't seem to be like the first initial contact. The first initial contact I'm getting, it's already been made. This is about reconnecting. Now, I don't know in what level we have people reconnecting, but it seems to be an anticipated meeting or an anticipated conversation, an anticipated event or day. Someone's just basically anticipating another's presence. It's like, even if it's just online, it's like, I love connecting to you this way. I love it. I love when we can talk, or when you talk and when they talk, or when I talk, something like this. It's like, I enjoy our conversations. I enjoy talking to you. I also get that someone here is like, I really can't wait to tell you this. It's like, maybe it's you. Somebody here can't wait to tell another person something. It's like, I have news, I have information. But I can't wait until we speak so that I can tell you this. I'm also getting something about contract, not just making contact, but contract for some. Or something to do with paperwork, that's important here. There will be some sort of paperwork for some. All right, we have first initial contact, potential reconnecting, having a sit-down conversation with someone, coming to a mutual understanding. Some of you could also be, or whoever's connected to your energy here, someone's having major visions, and I just did a whole video on visions. Yeah, I got some crazy things in that video, but this could also have to do with visions. It's like, I can't wait to talk to you about what I'm seeing. I can't wait to talk to you about the visions I've been having. It's absolutely crazy. Or maybe it's a dream even. It could be like I don't get that it's a dream. No, it's like an epiphany or visions. Like, I can't wait to tell you guys, or we share our visions together. Now, it may be about anything. The visions could be about the world, the condition it's in, what's to come, what's happening, or the visions could be like, hey, I had a complete epiphany about me and you. Like, I totally saw us living a life together. I totally saw you in my life for the rest of my life. That's kind of romantic. That is, oh, that's sweet. Someone could be like, I envision myself with you forever, or I could see it, like I could totally see it, or I see what you're saying, or because of how we talk, you open my mind and now I have vision. Now I can see. I once was blind, but now I see. I see what you're saying. It's like that, right? Like, somebody's like, I see what you're saying. I totally agree with you, or you've given me a totally new vision, a totally new way of seeing things. Or when we talk, when we conversate rather, it's like my mind is able to really expand because of how well we communicate. Or I love your vision. I love how your mind works. I love how your mind works. I get this commonality, right, between, it seems like two people, but it could be a group of people, it could be friends, it could be a team of people. It's just like they all share a similar vision, or it's like maybe it's people coming together, people finding their tribe, so to speak. People say, find your tribe. Maybe it's that, people are realizing they're like-minded with other individuals. Or you in the near future could be realizing that you and another are very like-minded. You should team up. You would be a great team in some way because of how the two of you share visions, or you share similar visions, whatever that is. Could be psychic visions, actually. It could be a whole spiritual thing. Or it could be your vision on politics if you're into that shit. Or it could be your vision on the world. It could be your vision on anime. I don't know what your vision is, but it's like you share common interest. That's more what it is. But it's deeper. No, I think it's deeper than just common interest. It's a whole ass vision. It's the truth. Whatever it is, it's like I am obsessed with talking about it. Like I love talking about it so much because it's everything. I mean, it's like the essence of life. It's deep like that. That's the vibe I get. I get that it's two people here who are, or a group, or a team in some way, but it seems to be a few. So two, more than likely. You and another person, or whoever's on your mind while you're watching them and you, or them and another, having deep conversations. This is coming. Sharing visions. Speaking. I could even see people sitting down, you know, at a table, and they're just kind of speaking back and forth. Could even have mics on them, or Michael, but having mics or something like, they're just talking, you know, back and forth. You could be watching something on TV and it's like we're just talking, or maybe it's just one person talking, right? Sharing their vision. Yours truly. Me! Do you guys remember that show? There used to be a show, Amanda Bynes was in it. And I think it was called, or maybe it was called The Amanda Bynes Show. I don't know, but she would wear like a ponytail and sit on her bed. And she would get these fan mail letters in, right? Do you remember that? I'll try to put a clip here if I can pull it up and find it. But it was called like I don't remember. I think it was the Amanda Bynes Show, like I said. And she would get these fan mail letters or something, and they'd be like, "Dear Amanda, that's me." It was hilarious. It was one of my favorite skits she did. Aside from when she had like this big fish and she would hit people with it. It was very goofy, quirky. It was like, you know, maybe there's people here who like share in sense of humor. It's like, you know, maybe there's like a dark sense of humor. Or maybe it's just like, not only do I get you and I share in your vision, but we have similar sense of humor. Like, I think you're hilarious. It's something like that. It's like you are so entertaining. Now, it could be some sort of entertainment. Maybe it's like a show or something. Maybe someone's like, hey, you have to watch this show. Or it could be two people, like someone getting invited to go watch a show or to some sort of meeting or group. Or it's like, hey, come talk to us. We'd love you to come in for, I'm hearing an interview, or we'd love you to come in for an audition. It's like, we want to talk to you face to face. And or it could be like a date. If it's a romantic thing, it could be like, hey, do you want to go see a show or something? You want to go? It's like, I get people watching other people talk, or two people who are going to get to talk together, or a group or a team or something. It's either three or more, or just two. Could even be just one person, but another person is observing this and is like, oh, like, I totally get their vision. I have the same one. Or it's like, yeah, their mind goes right along with mine. We're in sync. Or it's like, we get each other. I totally get them. I understand what they're saying, what they're trying to say, what they mean. They don't even have to explain. Like, I can look in your eyes and just get you. I feel like I can talk to you without speaking. I get that also. It's really strong communication here. Strong, mutual understanding, mutual thinking. It could also be that there is 2 people to 3 people, maybe 4, sitting around and they're having a discussion about something, and it's like they all agree. They're all in unison. They agree on this, whatever it is. They all have the same vision, whether they're talking about the government, whether they're talking about the weather, sports, another person. I'm hearing the company, the job, money, the banking system. I mean, the list could go on. It's like either a small group of people concur. Could be the legal system. It's like, we concur, we agree that this is the, you know, I'm hearing the actions that need to be taken, or the steps, or, yeah, of course, like this is, it's like a shared vision of reality. People are on the same page. Could even be several people waking up at the same time, if you know what I mean. Like, you're not the only one that's thinking the way that you are. You're not alone. Other people have definitely had these visions. They share in the vision with you. Now, for some, it is a romantic thing. It could even start off as like friendly, but there's kind of this undertone. There's like an undertone of, did they like me? And it's like, I don't know. Do you think they like you? Do you like them? Because whatever it is, y'all share a mutual understanding here, whether you're telling each other or not. That's what I'm kidding. So let's just say this. If you've had a recent conversation with someone and you guys are sitting there talking to each other, it may be that they may actually have feelings for you. And the only way that you'll know is, do you have feelings for them? It doesn't matter if they're deep. Maybe they are. Maybe they are and you just can't help it. Or maybe they're not and you're just like, whoa, I'm feeling something. It's weird. Okay, wait, before I shut the valve off of my heart, are they feeling this shit too? Well, if you're asking and you've been wondering, maybe you haven't asked, but you're wondering, this will be the confirmation. Have you guys ever had, well, the only thing I can think about is when I was younger, hell, not even just when I was younger. I mean, I did it up into my 20s, really. If I went to a store, mostly when I was younger, and I saw something that I really wanted, okay, let's say it's a toy. Let's say it was a toy, but there was not very many of that toy, or maybe it was the only one left, okay? Let's say it was like a stuffed animal or something. I don't know. But I remember doing it with toys. And I would ask my parents, I'd be like, can I have this, please? Please, please, please? I really want it, please, Mom. Please, Dad. I'll wash the dishes. But it's the only one. And then my parents would be like, because you know my parents, military, like I said, they don't play that shit. So they'd be like, put it back. And I would put it back and yeah, but I wouldn't put it back. I wouldn't put it back. I mean, I would put it back, but I would put it back somewhere else and I would hide it. I would hide it like under the whole last aisle just so nobody else would take it. It would be mine. And I would be able to come back to it and retrieve it when my parents would let me. It was a brilliant idea because it always worked. It always worked. I mean, a few times it didn't because I guess they would clean their store and they would retrieve items. So it didn't always work. But a lot of the times it did. So where does that fit in with having this mutual, like, oh my God, I want to have a conversation with you. We have to talk, or we have to talk again, or I cannot wait to look you in the eyes and just not stop talking to you because you're so fun to talk to, or you're so fun to listen to, or I totally agree, I get it. Or let's team up and make a plan, let's team up. Let's be partners. I want you on my team, or I want you on my side. I want you in my department. I want you in my life. I want you in my home. I want you on my finger. I want you in my last name. I want you, whatever way it is, I want you. I want you as a business partner. I want you as a neighbor. I want you as a friend. I want you as all of it. Whatever it is, it's like I want you. Okay? So because you're so important to me, I want to hide you. So this could be someone who's hiding this. Like they don't want to really tell this to anyone else because what people don't know, what? They can't ruin. Exactly. So if you keep it to yourself, it's like less people have something to say about it. There could even be some sort of like, let's say a rejection, but it's not really a rejection. It's like me with toys. It's like, well, I'm gonna get you. I'll be back for you, but I don't want you here. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't get you now. Maybe it's someone who's like, no, I want them. I definitely know I want them. I can't let this person get out of my sight, but I don't know if I want them included in whatever this is over here that I'm involved with because I don't want it to ruin the connection that we could have or the connection that we have. So I'm going to place them in their own category. And I get that a little for some. Or maybe it's someone who's like, I connect so well with you. I don't want you over there. That's too far from me. I want you nearer. I want you closer to me, to where I get to see you more often, to where we can spend a lot of time together. Or I'll bring myself closer to you. I'll be the one that is in charge of you. Or I'll be what? I'll be the one that is looking over you, or the one that, I don't know, I'm getting that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But it's like, I'll take care of it for you. I'll take care of you. In whatever way. Okay, it's like, I want to be your, take me to your leader, is what I'm hearing. Like, I want to be your boss, or I want to be in charge of you, your manager, or I want to be your husband, or I don't know what this is, or I want to be your partner. I think we would be great in partners together. I think we'd be great with leading the people, or going into business together, or I feel like it's really serious though. How serious is it? It feels pretty damn serious to me. It doesn't feel temporary, I'll tell you that. It feels like once you see, you can't unsee. It's like, it's not just a toy at this point that you really want, that your parents won't let you have, or that society wouldn't like you to have, so you have to hide it, or another person wouldn't like you to have. Maybe they'd make your life hell if they knew, so it'd be like, so I gotta hide it. Or maybe there'd be a lot of jealousy if others knew, and so you're like, no, I've got to protect it and keep it over here with me, where only I know about it, or only I have access to it, or where only I have the majority of access to it, so that others can't tarnish it because it's mine, or because it belongs with me. I just get someone here who's like, it belongs with me, or you belong with me. Or maybe you're seeing that about another, you're like, in a way, it's kind of like a casting call, but maybe even not. It's like, well, they're not perfect for this show, but they're going to be great for this show. And of course, that's not going to resonate for everybody, but for some, there could be someone who's like scouting, someone's scouting, someone is scouting another person for something, and they're like, okay, you're like a diamond in the rough. You cannot be, there's no way you need to be on this one, or over here, or around these individuals. I can't do that to you, and you're worth more than that. I feel like someone's like, I need you here. It's almost like I'm hearing chess. It's like playing chess. Someone's playing chess with the people in their life, or they're playing chess even with themselves. They're also on this board, and they're like, okay, someone could be building their own tribe here, building their own army, or someone could be just protecting someone that they love, that they've fallen in love with, and they're going to come, it's like this person's going to come forward and they're going to speak, maybe even communicate this, and let someone know in whatever way, this is how important you are to me, because I've had a vision, and you belong on my team, on my side. You are one of me. You belong here, right here. But in order to protect how special you are, because I know something is, and as I'm saying that, I'm getting like shortness of breath. In order to protect what I know this is between us, clear knowing, I want you closer to me, on my side, or we have to get out of here, or we're gonna have to take this somewhere else, or we need to keep it quiet, or it's something like that. I don't know. That's intense. That's a whole, like, woo! I don't know what this is, because it could go between anything. It could go between very serious, like, all the way to romance. The main vibe, though, is I want to protect it. I want to hide you, or I don't really want anyone else to know about you, or I don't want anyone else to have this close of access to you, because they'll try to take you, or they'll try to ruin you, or run you off. I'm hearing they'll try to run you off. If somebody knows that everyone will want it, or everyone will try to ruin it because they can't have it, it's like, okay, the toy situation. Let's say another kid were to come around, or whoever, and were to find the toy that I was hiding. If they also had parents who wouldn't get this toy for them, they may be like, well, if I can't have it, no one can. And so then they try to ruin the toy, or go hide it somewhere else, or run the toy off. If it's a ball, kick the ball down the aisle so it goes further away from where I originally left it. So then when I go back to retrieve it, I'm like, wait, why isn't it here? And then I think that, well, it just wasn't meant to be, but it's like, no, somebody actually tried to get rid of this person. They were trying. So I heard that. That's what I heard. Someone's like, so maybe someone here is very wise and intelligent, and they're like, no, I can't let everyone have access to you if I can help it, because I know what you are to me, and I know what you are here on this planet, and I have to protect you, like an extraterrestrial or something. It's like, but I have to protect you. You are not from here. We're both not, or our little group is not, our team is not. We're different. I'm also hearing something about Scientology, but there's this thing here about you or another person. Someone is like, I think we need to talk. No, you and I both know we need to talk. Or if this is a couple of people, they are going to have a little meeting or something like that. And it's going to be like, I think we all need to talk and discuss. But I get that this is more two people. You know, whether it's talking in person, it feels like there's eye contact, strong eye contact, intensity, right? Now, but there's still space, but there's not necessarily a lot of space. Or maybe it is just contact through the internet or contact through messaging somehow. But it's like, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you how I see you. I want to tell you how I see us for some. But maybe it's just mostly like, I want to tell you how I see you. I want to help you in some way. I want to invest in you, in us. I know how valuable you are. I see it. I see it very clearly. And it's plain as day. It's obvious. So I want to take this value in you. I want to take you and all that you are, and I want to put this somewhere else and protect it so that no one else can try to ruin it. Because if people know about you, they're going to try to ruin it in some way, or there's going to be jealousy, or there's going to be a lot of drama. It's something like that. Or if people know about us, or I can't necessarily tell anyone about you, because then it'll be like there'll be intimidation. There's like a lot of factors here. Some people can't find out about it, or you don't want others to find out about this person or this group or this meeting or something. Someone here, in which way it goes, take it as it resonates, is like either others will be jealous, so then they'll try to ruin it, create drama, create their own narratives to either scare this person off or create a narrative about this person so no one likes them and they leave, or they get shunned, or they don't come back, or it makes them look better. I don't know. Or someone's like, no, we need to keep it private between us because you have a lot of talent, and then once people see that, they're going to try to rip it down more, or they're going to try to take you from me. It's something like that. Or maybe it's like, I can't tell another person or other people about you because then they would be insecure. They would feel they're an insecure person, or they tend to be insecure. They tend to run their mouth. So it's like, I can't tell other people about you because they will make my life a living hell every day. So it's like, I have to keep what I know about us, about you, about this quiet. It's something like that, but it's deeper. It's deeper than that. That's so shallow. That's very surface level. It's deeper. It's like, no, there has to be something special enough about whoever this is that someone wants to still keep it. Because let's say, like, I couldn't just get the toy, right? I couldn't get the toy. So if I didn't really want the toy, I would just put it back. You know what I mean? I'd be like, well, yeah, I can't have it, or it's going to cause all these problems if I do have it, or my brothers will be jealous if I get this toy but they don't, or so I'm just not going to put it back down there. I'll just put it back where I got it. Then you didn't really want it, right? This is someone who must really want whoever this is. It's like, I really want you, and I'm coming back to it. I'm going to come back for you. I'm going to come back to it, whatever that means. I don't mean this is an ex, guys. I'm not getting an ex. I'm not getting any of that. I'm getting like someone has placed something to the side for a minute, and they're like, because they're trying to figure out what to do. It's like, there's a lot to figure out here. Because it's like a diamond in the rough. It's very unique. You know, you wouldn't want people to know about it. Because again, going back to the what people don't know, they can't ruin. It's like, we have to plan. We have to be very strategic about what we do with you, or what I do with you. In a way, it kind of reminds me of Secret Service, you know? It kind of reminds me of that. I see it going down the street, right? I see it in a vision, like a president or someone in power, usually in politics, going down the street, and they're completely protected by all these guards, and it's like that, except for less obvious. I have to keep you protected. I need to keep you hidden. I need to keep you tucked away under something. So, like a disguise, I need to disguise you as something. Let's say someone goes and gets a new job, and they hit it off with somebody there. They like really hit it off. They connect. It's like, wow, you know, and it could just be as friends. It doesn't matter, but it's like, wow, we really hit it off. Like it's a crazy connection. And, but in a positive way. It doesn't even have to be romantic, sexual, anything. And so someone may be like, because this was so intense and because we hit it off so well, but also because you're a guy, I can't say when I go back home that I had this great interview today with someone who was really cool, because if I say your gender, then they're going to get intimidated. And God forbid I tell them who you are, you know, and God forbid I tell them and you happen to be like an amazing person, or you're very attractive and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Doesn't matter. We all rot and die and get stuck in the ground. Hopefully we get buried, but you know what I'm saying? We all rot and die and either get cremated or stuck in the ground, so beauty does not last for long, okay? Let's just go ahead and give that little disclaimer. Someone may go home and say, I had a really good interview today. Yeah, the guy was really cool, but it's like, but you had an interview with a girl, but you know that you can't say that. You know what I mean? Or maybe you say that someone else interviewed them instead of you because you don't want, you know what I mean? Or like if this person knows about this individual or knows what they look like or how much the two of you connect, they would want to come up there all the time. They would be very insecure. Or maybe someone's like, I can't have you I just can't have you here. I can't have you here. I'd love to have you around, and I'm gonna have you around, trust me, I'm figuring it out. But I just don't want to have you here because it's gonna be something that could create, like, you don't even know the type of drama that would ensue. Like, you just carry that kind of light with you and it's obvious to see. Or maybe it's two people who carry an obvious energy for each other. It's just very obvious. You know, have you ever had that where it's like an obvious connection, and so when you and another person are talking, even if it's innocent, it's just so intriguing and you just can't stop talking, and it's like, wow, I love talking to this person. Anyone else that sees that would get super jealous, or you wouldn't get anything done because you'd be like, I just can't stop talking to you. All I want to do is talk to you all day. And it could be innocent. Have you ever met anyone like that? I have, where it's like, oh, you're so freaking cool. Like, I love the way you think. Most people are plain dull and boring, and you just keep my brain wondering. Like, I just want to listen to you all day or talk to you in return. Like, let's just keep talking. That's very rare. I would say that's more rare than not. It's not often that you meet someone that you just love talking to. Most people, when you're done working or you're done with life, you just want to go to bed. Your social button is drained, or your social battery is drained, like my daughter says, and you just, you know, you're just dry. You're dry, I tell you. You're dry at that point, and you ain't got nothing to say. So you're like, no. But then every now and then you get someone who's you can't stop talking to. Like, you love talking to this person. It's so easy. It's like, have we known each other before? Surely we were in a past life together. Maybe you were my brother. Shit. Maybe you were my sister. Maybe you were my auntie twice removed. I don't know. But somehow we are like, we connect with each other. And it's just amazing. It's so fun. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, I was beginning to be like super bored with this life. And here you come along and it's like, oh my God, people really are different. We're not all robots here, you know? I'm getting something about robot chicken. What's a robot chicken? It's a show? Oh, 2011 seasons of Robot Chicken. 2005. Oh, it's on Hulu. Seth Green. Family Guy. It's a comedy. Robot Chicken. That's probably what we're all eating, robot chickens, anyways. Oh, it says it's not for kids. Anyway, something about Robot Chicken. So yeah, I think that's all we have for today, guys. What a cool message. It was kind of, there's a lot of lines crossed in this one, right? I feel like there's a lot of lines crossed, but it's because there needs to be communication. But first, someone's planning. Someone's being really strategic. They have to really think this through. They're really thinking it through. You know, someone's like, I love this, and I can't wait till we have this conversation or another one, but I have to be careful. Or something like that. Or I'm planning what we're going to do, or what I'm going to say, or what we're going to do with you. I'm planning this. I have to be strategic. It's like someone knows how to do something for the benefit of the other and the benefit of them also, because they want to be able to have close contact. Like someone definitely wants another around because they want close contact. Why they want this close contact is going to differ from different people watching the video, but it's like they may want it because there's some sort of an affiliation. So it's like we need close contact because if I'm connected to you, then I'm connected to whatever. So I want to keep contact or keep close connection. I don't get that one as strongly, guys. I'm getting more of, it's like it could be a romantic thing. Like I want to keep you near me and I have to keep it. I have to be strategic how I do this because for a lot of reasons. Someone's thinking logically, using their brain. They're like, I know what this would do if this gets out. So no. You know, you could have like a spy. There could even be someone here who's like, I keep a certain person close because they spy for me or they get certain information. So it's like, I like to keep them near because they give me information about so-and-so or about other things. Could be a spy. Could be spies. Where are they at? Where's the spies? Could be in the world. Our cell phones are spies. Our televisions are spies. Everything's spies, you know? But this could also be like a closer spy, like in the workplace or in a friend group. Neighborhood, it's like keep it close because they're spying, something like that. But others, it's because it's like I want you close, I want you on my team, my department, I want you around me because you're valuable, whether it's romantic or not. If it's romantic, someone's like, I want you around me because I want us to get closer, and we ain't gonna get closer if you're not around me. So I need you around me. Okay, guys, that's what I got for this message today. And I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me. Talk to you later.